We're here today with Susan Snyder. Susan, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to finish a journal. I started an accordion journal on my trip down the Oregon coast. It's a watercolor journal of things we saw and did. And one of the things I'm working on now is the back side. So I do both sides. Little house we saw off the coast in the water. One of the lighthouses. So as you can see, I have a big bunch of white space to fill today.
Nice.
I'm going to do another one of these. I kind of did this for my own thing. I mean, this is my own memento for the trip, but I'm going to do one of these similar, same size, of Utah things. So there will be one here in the store eventually in the near future. So that's kind of what I thought it'd be kind of fun, since nature journaling is my thing, to do a journal.
And what classes do you have coming up?
I have, starting in September on Tuesday mornings, I'll be teaching with our pottery teacher, Barb Crosby. We're going to be doing a homeschool art series. And then Wednesday afternoons in October and September, I'm doing an after-school classes for kids ages 7 to 12. That's another series we're doing. I'm doing two different topics. September is all about famous artists and painters, and October is all about nature, art inspired by nature. Yeah. And on Thursday mornings in September, Barb and I are also doing preschool classes. So we're going to try some preschool art, which ought to be completely pandemonium and a mess, but it's going to be great fun. So we'll have a good time. Read some stories.
What are you doing for adult classes?
So, and this the 16th of this month, August, so a week from tomorrow, 2 weeks from tomorrow, I have an adult introduction to watercolor class again. So we're going to be doing that again. And I hope to be doing that. I'm going to look at our calendar and talk to some of the other artists who are using the classroom that night. But that may become a recurring studio drop-in thing of 1 or 2 Wednesdays a month, and do an introduction to watercolor for people who want to come in and paint with me and learn something new and learn from each other and that type of thing. So
nice.
Yeah.
Why don't we go see some of the paintings you have in the store?
Okay. Well,
we're going to go on a little tour.
All right, we'll go on a tour.
We're in the studio space now. Now we're going. Oh, there's Earl.
Wave, Earl.
Working.
Where's Al? Al's here.
Yep, there's Al.
Wait, Al.
Al, say hi.
Say hi, Al.
So here's some of Susan's watercolors.
Here we are.
You want to tell us about these?
Well, I'm stuck on a monarch thing this year. Been involved with some kids who are doing a monarch project and that type of thing. And so I'm kind of interested in monarchs, and I like doing the whole life cycle together. Kind of got inspired by a 16th century artist. Her name was Maria Sibylla Merian. And so she was one of the first people who kind of actually recognized as the first person who actually put down on paper the whole life cycle of something. So the plant, the other things that lived on it, the caterpillar, and then it's on its host plant, and then the butterfly or moth that it turned into. So that was kind of what I did with that. Of course, I'm all about the bees and the bugs. I like bugs. I'm kind of weird. I like to paint bugs. This is the first time I haven't had about 10 dragonfly paintings in here, so I need to do some more of those. I kind of got bought out there right before I went on vacation, so I'm really working up on
and your feathers. You sold a lot of feathers.
Oh, I have sold a lot of feathers. I did. I have sold a lot of feathers, so I'm working on feathers. This is kind of more like a journal page. So if you did a nature journaling class with me, this is the type of thing we do. We actually do this one's about bison. It's not just about the animal, but it's about its cultural implications with a couple of the tribes that really revolved around it back in the 19th century and before. And this poem was written by a park naturalist from Yellowstone, who was a naturalist in the 20s, and this was during the time when the bison were being reintroduced to the park. And so they had him in corrals up by Mammoth, and he wrote a big long poem about what it was like to watch a tourist go and look at the corrals. So that painting is sort of it's basically what you would find in a journal with someone who did an art journal or a nature journal about a trip. And that's the type of thing I do. And then I have a skull problem. So bugs and skulls. Kind of a skull problem. So.
Awesome. Well, it was great talking with you today.
Yeah, it was fun.
Have a good day.
I will, thanks.